Previously on our bikepacking adventure across the U.S., after riding for 7 days and over 600 miles through Florida, Georgia, and South Carolina, Danny and I finally met up with our friend Caleb, who rode from Alabama. We ended up getting to sleep late in a park in Cherokee, exhausted, and only a few hours later, we were awoken abruptly by a voice that asked, "You guys traveling?" So we just got approached by a cop because we literally right here under this park bench. Caleb was like over there, Danny was like over here, I was like over there. We just set our mats out. And he came and told us we gotta leave. But he was pretty cool. Pretty cool cop. And now we're just, before we get on the road. I guess one of the early morning joggers or dog walkers didn't appreciate some dirty cyclists sleeping in their town park, and they decided to call the police over it. Which is no big deal to us, at least the cop was nice while he was kicking us out. A couple miles later and we make it to one of the most notable roads of our whole trip, the Blue Ridge Parkway. The day before had been one of the toughest rides of our cycling careers so far. That combined with minimal slumber made for a grueling ride that morning. It got ugly quick, but the scenery was very beautiful. Y'all don't understand how hard it is to get up to the... So hard. At least we're reunited with Caleb out here. Only 5 miles in, but already so fucking fucked up. I'm sore from yesterday. It's gonna be a long week.
Here we are. God damn, son, this shit. It's even real life. Hey, imagine you fall down this bitch. You'd be so fucked, man. Look at that view.
Oh man, yeah, I'm so fucked up.
He ain't fucked up, he bullshitting. I got the heaviest bike out of the whole crew, but and they crying. My bike's like 20 pounds heavier or some shit.
We hadn't ridden with Caleb in over 2 years, but we have clocked in countless miles and hours together in the past. So he smoothly assimilated back into the group as if he had never moved away.
It just smeared around. I was having some real difficulty trying to clean my mirror.
The views are amazing, but these little bugs hovering around our faces are a little annoying, and they can fly faster than we can climb. It's gonna be a long hell of a week. I might have to take a nap right here. The highest point is like 27 miles away still.
The 6,000 one?
Yeah, the 6,000. I looked it up on Google, well, according to Google Maps. It says we have like a descent or two, but we still gotta end up climbing back up. It said, how much? 2,500 feet of descent and 3,500 of climbing until we get to the highest point. And at the highest point, that's where we start going downhill into Asheville, which will be the easy part of the ride. I'm gonna need a nap before we get to the top.
Get to the top, then take a nap?
Oh, I think 25 miles.
25 miles.
5 hours. That's like I can't contemplate that.
Tell me, that ain't shit. We got this.
I'm too tired. I'll try a little more, but...
What do you think about it, Dan? Just nice, steady pace, right?
This looks like a great place to take a nap.
Get there eventually.
This looks like a great place to take
Turtle wins the race. I think my average speed's like 5 miles an hour.
This is a great place.
There's nowhere to sleep.
I quickly remembered that I was the weakest link of the group in terms of cycling ability. Danny and Caleb had always been stronger cyclists that I chased after. They trained more for this adventure than I did, but being friends with them has helped me grow stronger in so many ways. I was determined to keep up with them, and to prove that I could hold my own out here without slowing them down.
Fucking out here.
We got like less than 2 miles to the top. 1.5 I think.
These pussies can't climb for shit.
Yo. Look at this mountainside scenery. It's fucking amazing. Look at Danny back there.
Well, way to fuck up here.
Come on, Lenny. I think we got less than a mile to the visitor center where we plan to get some water, cook up, and chill for a while. We've been chilling a lot today, but we need to chill even more. We've been stopping at so many different overlooks for little breaks. I need like a full sleep. Like, I only got like 3 hours last night. I need like a whole 10.
What the fuck?
With stretching. Oh man, this is so hard. Yesterday's ride was harder, but this is the second hardest ride, at least so far, dude. Hopefully we got some descents. We're only like 20 miles in. And it's been such a long day at these past 20 miles. Oh my God. We're gonna be here for almost a week, I bet.
Don't say that.
Well, at least 400 something more miles. 450. We got 450 miles of this type of road.
1 or 2 more days.
We're at Waterrock Knob Visitor Center. There was no water here. Like, I mean, it is pretty high up here. What was I thinking? I mean, I thought there was at least someone selling water, a vending machine. Nothing. So steep.
Nashville?
Yeah.
That'd be nice.
Oh man. Or at some campground anywhere. Because last night we only slept 4 hours or 3. Because we just couldn't find nowhere to camp or go. We just set up in a park around 3 or 4 a.m. because we rode 115 miles to meet up last night.
Yeah.
And I think we did like 8,000 feet of climbing.
Oh my God.
But we wanted to make it to each other last night, you know?
Yeah.
So like we pushed hard, met up around 2 something a.m. Chilled, because you know, like I said, we reunited with him.
Yeah. So you guys are riding in the dark.
Yeah, a lot of that.
Holy shit.
Oh, look at that view. The view is already kind of worth it. Carried our bikes up these stairs. We're unnecessarily exerting a lot of energy. And Danny doesn't seem too happy about it. But Caleb's like, the view's gonna be worth it. There's still a little, there's still like a quarter mile to get to the top, I think.
Are you serious?
So we're climbing to the top of Waterrock Knob and have come decently far up the trail. There's a nice view. It's a hard walk. It's gonna get cold soon. We're really just setting ourselves up to suffer. We want to see the views though, and say we climbed mountains for real to the top.
Cold. You don't see how steep this shit?
Look at you.
Yo soy frío. I'm not going up that shit. I'm going
There real quick.
It's still for fucking a while up there.
I'll give a holler.
Wait up here with our shit, Danny.
Top by myself, and Caleb and Danny are back watching the bikes, but this view is so worth it. Look at this view. Oh my God, I gotta get the guys over here. We gotta get the bikes over here and chill. This is beautiful. Oh my God. The camera doesn't do it justice. Look at the Parkway. Look at the views. Oh my God. Y'all gotta come up here! I rushed back down to tell the boys about the spot up there, and they reluctantly followed. Neither of us had ever hiked up a mountain before. We had no experience in this type of terrain, but we trekked along recklessly and we were rewarded with sweeping vistas. Thankfully, we encountered some friendly strangers on the way up who spared us some water, but we were low on food and drink. We underestimated how much sustenance we needed on the Parkway. I insisted our efforts would be worth it once we settled down at the top. After climbing to a certain point, we didn't see any more hikers, and we felt secluded and unreachable ascending this mountain. We're up here. Woo! Things felt surreal, and although it was difficult, I felt at peace to be adventuring with my best friends. The views at the top did not disappoint them.
Don't need it.
Danny got skipped.
Aquí, Joto.
Bro, this view is this is the best view I've ever seen in my life. But I'm excited to this trip we might see views that top this.
Probably.
I'm excited to see. Like we did like how many miles today?
21.
We only did 20 something miles today, but it was so hard, and we're just gonna call it a night here.
Need that lady.
Like we found the perfect camp spot. Look at this. This is gonna be the best campsite I've ever had so far. Oh shit. On top of the world right now. Well, not the world, but
Precision jump from here to that one.
pretty high in the Appalachia right now.
High as fuck. You want this, Christian?
Yeah. So we set up camp on the mountaintop. We got a little bit away from that top spot because it was so exposed to the wind. It was getting really windy and cold. We're like 6,000 feet up, so yeah, it could get pretty cold tonight. But we found like this place. Like, let me see if you, like, yeah, you can see good. But there's a bunch of branches kind of blocking the wind. There's that big rock blocking wind from that way, but most of the wind is actually coming from that way, southwest. And I put my my floor cover to the tent, my floor saver, and that's blocking our wind. So it's pretty nice. Caleb has his tarp because he has a bivvy set up and we're laying on a tarp. And I think it's gonna be a decent. I'm pretty comfortable. I think I can get a decent night of rest. We'll see how it gets a little. But
Slide down the mountain.
we're out here.
Why does it look lit up over there?
Like where? Because the moon.